Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would do a first impression of the Freedom Makeup Pro Stroke Cream Palette. This is a cream contour and highlight palette, and it looks like this. The packaging is quite nice. It's like a plastic packaging, like a nice size. Comes with 10 grams of product, a big mirror, and all these shades. Comes with like a medium contour, a darker one, a light one, a highlight, a yellow one, and kind of more like a beige pink one. This contour set also comes with a contour brush. It looks like this. It's not the densest brush, as you can see. Like it could have a little bit more hairs in the bristles, but it's very soft and like perfect for contouring. So we will test it out. First I'll try to just swatch the shades. The lightest one. They feel like a little bit like oily. The darkest one, I'll show you. And they, to be honest, they look a little orange. I'm not sure how this is gonna be. Like this is the light, dark, and medium one. But as you can see, they look quite orange. I'm not so sure how it will look like. Let's try the highlighters. Or it's quite pigmented, or when you take it on the skin, not so pigmented, but they feel a little like slippery, and like it doesn't really transfer much for the lighter shades. So, like my first impression by touching them, they don't look like super great, but yeah, I just guess I have to try them out on my face to know like my proper opinion. So I'm just gonna take the contour shade and the contour brush in the lightest one. But it is a little hard. It's gonna be like messy on the sides because as you can see, the brush and the product size is different. Just gonna make a line, try to blend it out. It blends easily, but like if you have darker skin, I guess this would just, for the light one, would just blend away. It doesn't really get that much contour, so I'm just gonna take the darkest one. Try to make it a little darker. Just tap it. I already applied my foundation. I used the Makeup Forever HD one. And to be honest, like, I'm not so sure about this. Like, it feels like you kind of have to pack it on, and just like buff it in and just blend it in. And it looks a little too orange. Like maybe if you set it with the proper powder. Let's try only the dark one on the other side. I'm going to try to blend it out with the Real Techniques contour brush, just to see how it looks with like a fluffier brush. As you can see, it blends quite well out. Like I think I actually prefer the dark one, just put that one right away instead of the lightest one, but it's a little pity that the one that's like the smallest in this palette is the one I like the most. I don't know. I had also tried to set the powder on top of it to see how it will look then. Also take this lighter one again, try to contour my nose. looks decent. That looks okay. Let's try the medium one, little like on the temples of my head. I prefer rather the Real Techniques one, I think. And the makeup one that comes. Like, I think the medium one could just look like a bronzer, kinda, just to bronze up your face. Not the biggest fan, to be honest, like it blends. Not so sure about this product. Hopefully the powder one is better. Let's try the highlight shades. Go for the white one. Just like this. Down the nose. A little like this, and blend it with the yellow one. On top with the yellow. I'm gonna blend this out with my beauty blender, or like with the Real Techniques one. Like it gives like a light to the face, but it looks like you can, I don't know how well you can see the camera, but here you can see it looks really white. Like, I'm pretty pale, but when it looks white on me, I'm not so sure about the darkest skin tone. Like, to be honest, I don't know. I have to kind of set it with powder maybe. I'm not gonna put on anything else just because I'm not really a big fan of it. As you can see, like it makes like a lot of mess because the things are so small. Like it's a great idea if they just made the creams a little better. I'm gonna set it with my trusty Kiko powder, the color correcting one. It's just like kind of like translucent powder with my e.l.f. powder brush. Maybe some places it can look a little powdery, I think, but like the contour looks okay, I guess. Like maybe if you have a little more yellow skin tone and a little darker, it will maybe work a little better. But at the end, I think it just blends out really to nothing. Otherwise, you just really have to pack it on. That's not really what you want, because then it can look cakey when you set it with powder. So I'm not so impressed with it, but I'll try to play around a little more with it just to make sure. Like, not the biggest fan of it for first impression, but I'll try to play around a little bit with it to see maybe I can make it work. Not so sure. Also have the contour stick, so we have to try that. Maybe make a first impression on that one too. But like so far, you can see like a little contour on my face, and like a shadow. But like the bronzer, you can see that much. And it's just like kind of like more like a bronzer than a contour. But now I didn't do like a proper contour routine just because the first impression wasn't that great. So I didn't want to have like a lot of like cakiness or a lot on my face. But I'll report back on how I like this. Maybe you will come in a I regret buying type of videos. But thank you so much for watching this first impression. Hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!